Why did Microsoft stop pushing Skype? That's a question millions of users around the world are still asking. For years, Skype was synonymous with video calling, a household name like Google or Facebook. Whether it was friends keeping in touch across continents, job interviews, podcasts, or family calls, Skype was everywhere. So how did one of the biggest names in online communication fade so quietly from center stage? Let's rewind a bit. Skype launched in 2003 and quickly gained a massive user base thanks to its ability to make free internet calls. It was simple, revolutionary, and perfectly timed for the rise of digital globalization. When Microsoft acquired Skype in 2011 for $8.5 billion, expectations were sky high. Many believed Microsoft would take it to the next level, integrating it across Windows, Xbox, Office, making it a universal communication tool. But that never quite happened. Instead, Skype's momentum started to slow. It faced competition from apps like WhatsApp, FaceTime, Zoom, and later, Microsoft's own creation, Teams. Microsoft slowly began shifting its resources and attention toward Teams, which launched in 2017. What started as a Slack competitor quickly became Microsoft's golden child, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic when remote work exploded. Teams got the upgrades, Teams got the marketing, and Teams got the love. Meanwhile, Skype, well, it was still there, still functional. But users started to notice the cracks. Updates became less frequent. The user interface became clunky compared to newer apps. Performance issues popped up. Support dwindled. Features like real-time translation, which once set Skype apart, were quietly ported over to Teams. It became clear Microsoft was slowly moving on without officially pulling the plug. But why would Microsoft sideline a brand as iconic as Skype? Part of it comes down to focus. Microsoft wants a single, unified platform for communication, and Teams, tightly integrated with Microsoft 365, is better suited for that role. It combines chat, video calls, file sharing, calendar integration, and workplace collaboration in one app. From a business perspective, it makes sense. Why maintain two separate platforms when one can do it all? However, this shift leaves a lot of Skype users in the lurch. Not everyone wants, or needs, the complexity of Teams. Skype was lightweight, fast, and easy to use. You didn't need a company domain or enterprise login. You could just open the app, type a name, and start a conversation. For casual users, grandparents, small businesses, international students, Skype was ideal. Teams, on the other hand, feels corporate, overbuilt, and confusing for non-professional use. This brings us to the emotional side of the story. Skype wasn't just software. It was part of people's lives. It brought soldiers closer to their families. It helped long-distance couples stay connected. It allowed students to learn languages from native speakers. For many, Skype was the first taste of a borderless digital world. The decision to sideline it feels like erasing a piece of tech history. Some argue Microsoft could have maintained both. Why not position Skype as the go-to app for personal communication and Teams for the workplace? It's not like users are unfamiliar with managing multiple communication apps. We already do it with WhatsApp, Messenger, FaceTime, Zoom, Discord, and more. Instead, Microsoft quietly let Skype drift. No bold farewell, no official announcement of its demise, just a gradual fade. From a branding standpoint, Microsoft might have seen Skype as outdated. Perhaps it didn't fit the sleek, enterprise-focused image the company is cultivating. Teams is part of the productivity suite. Skype was more casual, more 2000s. But here's the thing, people liked that. Not every conversation needs to be about productivity. Some are just about staying in touch, laughing, sharing stories. And for that, Skype worked beautifully. So, what now? As of today, Skype technically still exists. It's available for download. It works, but it's clearly not a priority anymore. Features have stagnated, support is minimal, the writing is on the wall. Microsoft hasn't officially killed Skype, but it's no longer investing in its future. And that's a loss. Not just for the app, but for the users who grew up with it, who trusted it, who built memories around it. In a world racing toward innovation, it's easy to discard the tools that brought us here. But there's value in familiarity, in simplicity, in legacy. Skype wasn't perfect, but it was reliable. It was personal, and it was ours. The decision to move on may make sense in boardrooms, but it leaves behind a digital void, and a lot of users wondering, why stop Skype, Microsoft?